Hi everyone, flow session 20. It is a flow on from 19 where we looked at the whole view of expansion through the trinity of heaven being us and the earth. We live our spirits in this body at this time, and the power of that emanating through the power of love, that which that is. So the carry on from that for flow session 20 is to remember this flow source reality that runs through all of it and how we're using it. So the most appropriate carry on from that is to look at the two aspects of how we make our choices, which is fear and love. And that is what is happening for all of us. There is nothing else. There is either embodiment of fear resonance. To what extent is up to our choices, from what we make our choices from, the fear vibration, or the strength and flow and remembrance of love and sharing it. And so that's our stabilization responsibility throughout life. If we're uneasy and life isn't working out, then how are we using that love flow power that we are? Because how we use it in our choices, our environments, our connections, is the life we're going to live. So it's up to us how we flow that out to life to create the world we want to live in. Because it's not just going to appear for us and we join it. We actually need to look at the percentage, like on a scale, as to how much and whether we're balancing in the middle, because we do live in the I want to say fear zone for the strength in remembering where you come from. That's the growth of the soul. Remembering that we're here for this experience and to grow through it. And essentially a good way to describe it, why we're doing that, is to have more of the truth of our soul root system. Because that's heaven to earth, unavoidable. We are souls. And it's what's emanating Mother Earth's field along with her power to bring a beautiful world about, where challenges are not so 3D slowed down in fear, but the truth of who we are. And because it's not our job to run out into the world and prove this is the truth, because that's not the way the energy field is. What it is enlightening yourself to the truth as we all move forward. So the more we live in the love, openness, sharing, growth, we see the realities of the truth come nearer to us. We believe in it more, comes nearer in our experiences. This is the flow taking over, like that which we are one with, the truth. So this is my little diagram to explain how I see on a whole perspective what happens, like I just said. So flow session 20 is give all you got to life and don't let fear hold you back. And so in this diagram, I started with the waves, because this is a flow undeniably that the water on planet Earth teaches us. Can we block the ocean reaching the shore and the waves continuously flowing? No. So this is heaven's way of saying, on so many levels, that spirit is fluid You are fluid in a vessel, in a dense reality to live on this planet for this time period. You cannot stop the flow of spirit. But what we can do as humans is get to parts in our life where we believe in fears and illusions. They block, stop the smiling. We think too much that life takes, so we're starting to give in to illusion that life is against us, it's trying to take from us, and it does not give to us unless we take. So it does not give unless you take charge or control. Now these are lower vibrational words. Unless you want to look at the positivity of charge and control, and that means you'll activate your heart in the world. You'll take charge in life, activating your heart, and you'll be fully aware that you can't control others, but you can put love out into the field. Other than that, we think too much that life is taking from us, and we end up not giving, which takes our vibration down into fighting life, into charge and control. So then we end up in a lower vibration, and you could describe that like this diagram, slowly taking our vibration down because it's not the truth of the flow into what feels like a hole. And I can honestly draw that because I've lived in this world and allowed myself to believe in certain things and felt like my sphere wasn't able to reach what my heart inside wanted to live, express, and expand in a world I knew was there, but felt my energy field taken down in certain beliefs of how I must operate in the world with what's going on. So bit by bit, you teach yourself and you reach out and you make soul connections with this resonance that's inside of you, and you embody your soul more, which is what attracts more soul family to you, and you start to feel content and whole. This whole with a W, which is when you get yourself, you say to yourself down here in the negative pits that you might find yourself in at different times in life, this isn't the way life is meant to be. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of good people in this world that have helped me and are still out there smiling, enjoying their day. The majority of life is light. So you take yourself up bit by bit, and you can look at it like this over time. But the diagram is showing you, you're taking yourself back up bit by bit, back into the truth and away more and more from taking yourself down into the vibration of fear and illusions and stories. So when we get back to the truth, we're reminded, because it's there all along. We're from spirit, the water's reminding us, we're in a constant flow of life. There is nothing else. Can we stop the water? Where does the water come from? It is a densification of spirit, and majority being water, it is the biggest reminder we could ever have. If we want to look at the overall picture of truth on this planet. So truth is essentially our core, our center, our heart, our flow. So I recommend making soul connections from that quieter aspect of you that is not taken over into negative states with the world. So truth is love, and you get yourself back up to air. Because down here, we're restricting our air bit by bit, believing in things that slow us down. We don't get fresh air in a higher circulation of truth, different environments of truth, making spontaneous connections with others that say things that inspire the truth in this flow of life, which we are meant to. We're not meant to get, stuck, believe certain things, and that's the way it is. And when you think about the nature of breathing, I mean, what does that feel like? It's a flow. And what are we doing when we start believing things and we can feel it? We need to bring ourselves back to the trust in a higher flow. So our breathing is the biggest reminder, like the water, which is so great to visit when you need to clear your mind. To be here on this planet, I don't have to breathe like this, or gasp for air, or restrict it, or hold it, intense states. These are things that will happen. We get awareness of them and bring ourselves back via healthy reminders of truth, loving experiences of the truth, bring ourselves into better states of emotion via this mental appreciation of the truth, and giving ourselves to where we see the truth occurring, like love in experience, people helping one another. There is no reason in the world where we can't have more of that. So look to the nature of breath to remind yourself that that's a truth. It's free, it's flow. Don't restrict it for too long. Love back up to air, breathing, living truth, and getting used to the real flow again. It didn't go anywhere. We forgot through fear. Don't let yourself forget. Truth ain't going anywhere. And we're going to raise the vibration of this planet, remembering that. God bless everyone. Whole with a W, not without. If you start feeling like you're in that, get yourself out, shake yourself out, snap out of it. Go do something you love. Go be around people who love freely. It doesn't cost anything. Go feel as free as you can be. There truthfully is no reason that you shouldn't be allowing yourself to feel free. The only block would be yourself. There we go. Fall backwards and get back up. That would be my motto. So there we have it. All right. Thank you for Flow Session 20, for the vast and great reminder of our power. Don't let yourself get taken down by anything in this world. It's not worth it. Rise up, swim upwards, anytime, all the time. God bless. God bless. Bye for now, everyone. See you at number 21. Bye.